We've got football, but we're going to begin tonight, Christine, with golf. Well, we'll get to that Rams win yesterday that they squeaked out over the Falcons, so just hang on a second. In the meantime, down in Orange County, some of the top long drivers in the world are getting together to flex their power and drive out cancer in the process. Our Mark Rogo is live in Huntington Beach with more. Take it away, Rogo.
Kyle, I tell you what, it is one thing to see these guys, the top long drivers in the world, hit the golf ball over 400 yards on this first hole here at the Huntington Club in Huntington Beach. But it's a whole nother thing when you talk about them doing it, as you mentioned, to raise money for cancer research. That's exactly what they're doing here this afternoon at the 10th annual MB Invitational here at the Huntington Club in Huntington Beach. This first hole, an uphill 530-yard par 5. The grid is laid out there, and we are watching guys routinely hit the ball over 400 yards on this grid. Yes, there might be a little bit of a tailing wind, but they are absolutely smashing it. And again, it's all in the name of cancer research. They've raised over $1 million over the last decade to contribute to cancer research. You're going to hear from one of the top world long drivers in just a moment, in Justin James. But first, the guy behind it all, Jeff Farley, who continues to produce year after year here with this event.
There's no better way to raise money for cancer research than bringing the world's longest pros out here to Southern California to hit for a big purse. And this year we combine the celebrities, so they get to swing hard too, and all of it goes to a great cause. City of Hope's going to be the big beneficiary, the big winner.
My aunt actually passed away from cancer, so I mean, yeah, everybody, right? So it's a very worthy cause. We're all happy to do it. And I think we're always amazed every year when we do the dinners, when we do these events, how much we're able to raise and be a part of it.
Now, the celebrities and long drivers had to go through 18 holes today to get themselves qualified to be here in the quarterfinals, which is currently going on right now over my shoulder here at the Huntington Club. A purse of over $26,000 is up for grabs. And then, of course, it leads into the big event, the Long Drive World Championship, which will be out in Mesquite, Nevada in less than 2 weeks. A great time out here. You mentioned celebrities. Norm Nixon here, former Laker. Sean Green, former Dodger here. A lot of celebrities out here. And, of course, the folks of Huntington Beach enjoying it as well. They raised over $100,000 in the auction alone last night. Reporting from Huntington Beach down here at the Huntington Club Golf Course, Mark Rogo, Fox 11 Sports.
All right, Rogo, thanks a lot.
Some of the top long drivers in the world are getting together to flex their power and drive out cancer in the process. Wow.
Mark Rogo is live in Huntington Beach. That looks like your swing, doesn't it, Mark?
I wish it looked that good, Marla. Honestly, I do. Alex and Marla, great to be with you here in the 6 o'clock hour. Over my shoulder, all of the fans that were out here for the 10th annual MB Invitational Long Drive Golf Tournament, enjoying some food and drink because a lot of the hard work has been done. They raised over 6 figures in the last 48 hours for cancer research down here at the Huntington Club in South Orange County, and it has just been another successful event. Some of the top long drivers in the world gathered here at the Huntington Club. In the end, it came down to Matt Hanger and an almost 400-yard drive. That was the winner. But there's also a ton of celebrities that showed up, and I asked a couple of world-class athletes their take on seeing some of these guys hit this ball over 400 yards.
Brother, if I get a 250, I'm happy. No, these guys crush the ball, man. It's really interesting. And what's nice about this for me today is I get a chance to sit down and really watch them. So it's been fun.
I know you're used to hitting a couple of bombs yourself, right, over left center, right center field. How about the golf swing? I mean, how is that a little different from probably you do that more often, though, now these days, right?
Yeah, I play quite a bit of golf, but it doesn't mean I could hit it in the fairway area. So for me, I'm just going to try to take a normal swing and see what happens. But, it's much more about these guys, and for us as the guys participating alongside them are just having fun.
That, of course, was former Dodger outfielder Sean Green, who kind of describes my swing, Marla and Alex, when it comes to hitting it, but not exactly knowing what direction it's going to be going. Hey, I say a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. One good one out of maybe every 7 or 8 good swings, and I'm pretty much happy with that. But in the end, like I said, a lot of money raised for cancer research. This is the 10th year, you guys, that they have done it. They've done over $1 million of cancer research funds in the last decade for City of Hope. Reporting from the Huntington Club down here in Orange County, Mark Rogo, Fox 11 Sports.
So for those long drives, do they have to be in the fairway? I mean, do they actually have to hit it accurate?
It is a par 5 that is 530 yards directly up the hill. There was a tailing wind today. The grid ranges up to about 35, 40 yards wide. So to answer your question, Alex, yes, it has to be in the grid for it to count toward their score.
Okay, because you can't just hit a bomb the other direction, which would be
I can do that.
our strategy.
I do that very well.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. That's right.
Thanks, Mark. Looks fun. And good to see Storm and Norman out there as well.
Such a great cause.
Yeah.
All right, still to come. She became